Hey everyone, today I want to show you guys how you can add some lights to your Star Wars ships or dioramas with just a very basic LED circuit. I've got the diagram here. I hope it shows up well enough, but basically you can get all this stuff at the Radio Shack. It's pretty cheap. You get a holder wires thing for the 9-volt battery. Connect that to a switch. This is all in series, and then from what I'm told you have to have a small resistor. Apparently you can burn out the light if you don't have that. So then connect that to a small resistor. You can get the wires at either the Radio Shack. I find it cheaper to get them at the hardware store. And then just attach that to an LED light. Now there's of course there's a positive end and a negative end. Just test, put it in one way. If it doesn't work, just flip it around. And you can have as many LED lights as you want in series. And actually I should take that back because it depends on the voltage. Obviously you can't have an infinite number of lights, but you can have, in my experience, at least 3, maybe 4. So, also I should point out that I do have a soldering iron, and sometimes I try to solder all this stuff together, but in my experience, if you just twist the ends together, it's good enough. Most of the time I just twist the ends together, and for a little bit of added security I cover that with hot glue from a hot glue gun and let that dry, and it's never been a problem. In my experience, you don't have to invest in a soldering iron, and it's kind of a pain in the butt to solder stuff. I've burned my hands a couple times. Anyway, so here's one of the things that I've used this idea for. This is it's a Death Star that was meant to be a planetarium, basically for kids, but supposed to show off the Star Wars universe when you turn the light switch on, but basically it doesn't look that good in my opinion. So I took out all of the insides. Here's what you're supposed to see. That's the Star Wars universe. And I made a little circuit of my own just to have a light inside my Death Star. Let me show you how that looks. Sorry about that. Camera fell. Fix that real quick. Alright. I incorporated their switch let me turn the lights off. Actually, the red from the camera, it overpowers the light from inside the Death Star, but if I had a red light inside there, this is what it would look like. And I have a white light, but it doesn't show up because of the red light from the camera. Sorry about that, but I have another thing, so stay tuned, don't go anywhere. This is one of my creations that I'm kind of proud of, and I made this with the idea that this would be one of Darth Vader's first starfighters as Darth Vader. So I read the book Rise of Darth Vader. If you haven't read it, you should give it a try. It's a really good book. And I built some lights into this. Hold on. There, that's better. This is actually supposed to be red. I got a little green in there for the instrument panels and whatnot, but most of them are, most of the lights are red. And here's an added bonus. once you get into this stuff, I'll probably have a video on this before or in sometime in the future. So I added some sounds to my little spaceship. So I got a little customized spaceship with lights and sounds. I'll kind of give you a spoiler. The sounds come from one of those chips from a greeting card. You can get them on eBay. They're sent from somewhere in Asia, but they're really cheap. They're like $2 a piece. And I found if I built a little cone that it amplified the sound a little bit better. Hopefully you could hear it all right on the video. Anyway, that's some tips. You can. It's pretty easy to add lights and stuff. Hopefully you saw that the circuit was pretty simple, and the sound, if you just get those little speaker chip combination things off of eBay for a few bucks, that's pretty easy too. So hopefully, again, I've given you some good ideas for you to go out and do your own customizing, and, you know, again, let me know how it works. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks.